Hello everyone, and welcome to the June edition of Foresters Now. This month we are filming on location in Las Vegas at the Foresters 2013 International Assembly and Leadership Development Conference. So the International Assembly is a business meeting held every 4 years by foresters, and at the International Assembly our member leaders hear the State of Foresters address. They vote for changes to the Constitution, and they elect the Board of Directors and the International Fraternal President. The conference is attended by our regional council members and also the president and vice president of our branch councils. So a moment ago I stepped out of the meeting to film this video, and I'm happy to report that the board slate as recommended by the board nominating committee has been elected. So that's good news. And the membership also elected a new international fraternal president. I'll tell you who that is in a minute. But first, I'd like to welcome the outgoing International Fraternal President, Bernard Bloom. Bernard, welcome.
Thank you, George.
Congratulations on a fantastic 8 years as International Fraternal President. You're leaving quite a legacy. What are you most proud of during that period of time?
I think I'm most proud of the change in attitude of members and the rebuilding of trust from 2005, 2009. I think we were coming out of a sort of dark period, and you became CEO at that time, and I became IFP, and between us we did a great job of rebuilding the trust of the members, and I think that's what I'd like to be remembered for.
Okay. And we now have a new International Fraternal President. I'll announce his name in a moment, but what advice do you have for him?
I think it would be extremely wise to continue to have the direct link between the members and the IFP, and I think that will serve him well. And just keep talking and listening. And I think that's a good thing that we've built up over the years.
Okay. And you've had a lot of experiences over the last 8 years. What are some of the fond experiences that you recall?
Oh, wow. Okay. I think very early on, when we built the very first playground in Mississippi after Hurricane Katrina went through, and we saw what our members were doing to help other people down there after that difficulty. And if we turn to a fun thing, then that has to be the 2009 International Assembly in Halifax. That was a terrific event.
Yeah, those are two pretty good memories.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Bernard, all the best to you and Maureen, and I'm sure we will keep seeing you regularly at various member events.
We'll be there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm pleased to welcome Foresters' new International Fraternal President, Brian Isabelle. Brian, congratulations on your election.
Thank you, George. It's been a busy and exciting day.
Yes, it has. So most people watching may not know Brian that well. I know Brian has been on our board of directors for the last 4 years and is a Canadian. Brian, you've been involved in a lot of member activities over the years and member leader appointments. Can you talk a little bit about what you've done as a member leader?
Well, Foresters has played a very important role in my family's life for over 40 years. My first experience in an executive position with Foresters was as a teen club president back in the 70s. I moved up through the executive positions that were offered in those days at the court level and replaced my dad in 1989 on the High Court of British Columbia, which became the Regional Council of British Columbia, of which I became the president. I also was elected to the Board of Directors in 2009, but I've never felt so proud and committed to Foresters as I did today when I was elected as the International Fraternal President.
Well, a great example of a member moving up through the member leadership and getting that icing on the cake appointment.
It's been quite the journey.
Yes, yes. So can you tell us a little bit about any changes you might make as International Fraternal President?
Well, I think the big change has been made, and our focus will be on implementing that change and allowing small changes along the way. But I'm extremely proud to have engaged Forester members and dedicated Forester staff that have joined in on the journey with us.
For sure. And I know you were very excited about this appointment in this election. What are you most excited about?
I'm very excited to become part of the leadership team at Foresters, along with you and Dick Freeborough, and working with the members, the LT, the staff, and part of the succession planning. It's going to be an exciting time, George.
Well, it certainly is. So congratulations again, and we wish you all the best over the next 4 years.
Thank you, George.
Okay. Well, that's it from the International Assembly. It's been a great day. We've had the State of Foresters report, we've had the Constitution passed, and we've had our Board of Directors and new International Fraternal President elected. I want to thank Bernard Bloom and Brian Isabel for joining me this month, and we will see you again in July when I will film another edition of Foresters Now. Thank you.